Aloha, everyone. It's my coffee cup when you can't find a coffee cup at work. So, if anybody's been wondering where I've been, it's making wine for the masses. And during harvest season, you work all day and sometimes all night. But whatever it takes to get the job done, right? Hey, I'm a poet and don't realize it. So, hello, fellow road dogs. It's your friendly neighborhood winemaking road dog here. The season is starting to come down to an end. On the reverse side of that, we are approaching a new full moon. So, for all you kids who already know, anytime the moon is waxing on, I am embracing ideas and new concepts that are new to me, new aspects of myself, my personality, and I meditate on that daily. Every time I see the moon get bigger and bigger, these ideas take up more space in my consciousness until when it's finally a full moon, they have definitely taken hold and assimilated themselves, and now I'm a new individual. We had an owl trapped in here for a few days, and it was beautiful seeing it fly back and forth through this large space, but it's probably a nightmare for the owl. But thankfully we got between a couple of us, we managed to get it set free. But if you can, look at the symbology for owls, see if that if you see one appear in your life, either in picture format or flying through your winery or whatever, see what that means. It's not everything that occurs is an accident. So, yeah, it's been an interesting and very challenging work situation for me. I'm up at 3:45 every morning and at work at 5 and gone by 3:30, sometimes 5 in the afternoon or evening, whatevs. But I will be back online creating more videos, more content with new concepts. I will tell you, when you're working 12 to 16 hour days, your creativity kind of goes out the window, but I always have all my fellow road dogs in my thoughts, and wishing you all well, hoping that this content spurs you all to do something spectacular with your life. I know it's spurring me on to do something exceptional with mine. I'd like to talk for a brief second about the Yoga Kundalini, which I put it up in one of my previous videos, but essentially the idea is there is a chakra system. It's a symbolic system of 7 energy spheres that are aligned throughout the center of the body, and they represent different planes of consciousness and fields of experience that are potential in the human spirit. So the first 3 centers, or chakras, which also means wheels, are below the pelvic basin, or in the pelvic basin. They are what we concern ourselves with: health, wealth, and progeny. Lord, bring us rain for our crops, help us win the war, that sort of thing. And when you move beyond that scope of just thinking about yourself and your own concerns, you are then opened up to the 4th chakra, which is at the heart level. And it is said that Jesus wore his heart on his sleeve. Well, that is at the level of the heart chakra. And that is when we are born or reborn out of animal man into spiritual man, who does not look at things from only his point of concern, but recognizes the interconnectedness of everyone and everything in their life. And so you automatically are compelled to treat others the way you would want to be treated. So, being that I have spent time alone and have just allocated my life to reading and working and rinse and repeat, there are no outside distractions. And what I find, or what I have found, is that my large circle of acquaintances and friends has immediately reduced, not because we all have not because we have any beef with each other, but because we're all doing our own thing. And on a consistent basis, and in the big picture of things, I once had aspirations to be surrounded by a lot of people, and I still enjoy people. They are my species after all. But big picture sort of thing is my thoughts are now towards intimate connections with special individuals in my life, which are not many, which was what makes them special. So, that being said, I am slowly working my way up the chakra system, and I will go into more detail as to what that involves. I have a friend out there, Kimmy, who asked me a question that I have yet to answer, but I will answer it. I don't forget what is asked of me, but I just wanted to connect, say what's up, and keep an eye on this full moon, meditate on what new ideas and concepts you want your life to entail, and then start busying yourself with those, anything that can get you closer to that possibility that is awakening in you. We're all awakening to something new and foreign, but also wonderful within ourselves. And with that, I will bid you all a fond adieu, and remember, sharing is caring. So if this has done anything for you, or if you just want to tell other people, hey, I found Alex who's been MIA for a while, share this video. And wishing you all the best on your travels on this great cosmic highway called life. And with that, aloha.